would ever wanna tell the scene of someone's dream. Baby, it's fine. You said that we should just be friends. Well, I came up with that line, and I'm sure it's for the best. If you ever change your mind, don't hold your breath. 'Cause you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved when you say goodbye. My whole world shined. It's a beautiful day. I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink in there, I'm buying, and I know there's no denying. It's a beautiful day. The sun is up, the music's playing, and it gets started raining. You won't hear this boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. It's a beautiful day. It's my turn to fly. So girls get in line, 'cause it means you know I'm playing this guy like a fool. Now I'm alright. Might have had me caged before, but not tonight. You may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved. This fire inside, it burns too bright. I don't say so long. I just wanna say goodbye. It's a beautiful day. I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink it, then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying. It's a beautiful day. The sun is up, and the music's playing, and it gets started raining. You won't hear this boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. 'Cause if you ever think I'll take up my time with thinking of our breakup, then you've got another thing coming your way. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Oh, baby, any day that you're gone away. It's a beautiful day. She's a good girl, loves her mom, loves Jesus, and American too. She's a good
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna go over there.
crazy about us,
I am gonna probably
loves
do. I'm gonna go check it out.
coursing,
Yeah.
and her boyfriend too.
We only take one photo on that side. Yeah, I'll go down there.
It's a long day,
Okay.
living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, so don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm
As a courtesy to those around you, please turn off all cellular phones, pagers, and other mobile devices during the ceremony. We also ask that you remain quiet and seated during our speaker and graduate recognitions. If you must exit or enter during the ceremony, please use the appropriate back doors. During the procession, as faculty and graduates are ushered in, please stand until all faculty members and graduates are seated. All doors will be closed 5 minutes prior to the start of the ceremony, and guests will not be allowed to enter the auditorium until the processional is complete.
home with broken hearts. Now I'm
with them.
Okay, the focus is good again now?
I feel better about it.
Okay.
But if you crap out on us again,
Sounds good. I'm ready for it.
nature of the business.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. Ryan's right here, yeah. Okay. I'm not, you're not hearing me, are you? Yeah. Just, hello.
just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the love is just too much. I can go no matter what I do. It seems like the love is just too much. But you got the love I need to see me through. When food is gone, all my daily needs. When friends are gone, I know my saving love is real. You know it's real. You got the love. 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 Time after time, I think, oh, what's the use? Time after time, I think it's just no good. 'Cause sooner or later in life, the things you love, you lose. But you got the love I need to see me through. You got the love. You got the Sometimes I feel like my head's been
The President, members of the Board of Directors, the faculty, and the entire Walden community are happy to welcome you as we begin the commencement ceremony. Please stand and clear the aisles for the procession.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ward Ulmer. I'm the interim president of Walden University, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to Walden's 61st commencement ceremony. Commencement is a landmark event in the lives of you, our graduates, and your families. This is an occasion for all of us to express pride in your accomplishments. I want to thank all of you who have made the trip here to Tampa, as well as those watching all around the world via webcast. I know that many of you are excited to be here today and to catch the events on your camera or on your phone. Please know that we've arranged for a professional photographer to get a photo of each graduate, and those will be available to each graduate electronically. If you do take your own photos, please avoid stepping into the aisle or otherwise blocking the views of those sitting behind you. As you know, the concept of social change represents far more than Walden University's mission. It's a philosophy. It's a deep belief that we all share. I urge each of you to use your degree to make life better for others. Be the one who steps up to solve a problem. Be a person of character. Be a person of action, and make a difference. Take your higher degree and use it for a higher purpose. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge Walden University's board chairperson, Dr. Paula Singer, as well as rest of the Walden University Board of Directors. Would you please stand and be recognized? In addition to the board, we'd also like to recognize our Vice Provost for the College of Health Sciences, Dr. Andrea Lindell. Andrea, would you please stand? Thank you to the university leadership and our esteemed faculty. Faculty, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you to everyone in attendance to recognize our graduates today. We greatly appreciate the passion that everyone here has for these graduates. And we celebrate commencement here at Walden twice a year. And this celebration spans the globe. The stunning display of flags you see represented on the screens and behind us represent 94 countries that our graduates all call home, from Canada and Nigeria to Vietnam and Zimbabwe. I'm always inspired when we bring our global community together in person. And if you look on page 12 of your commencement book, you will find a list of our newest graduates' countries of origin. And although commencement is a joyous occasion, it's also bittersweet for many of us. As we gather today, we cannot help but think about and remember the remarkable people who are no longer with us since our last commencement. At this time, let's acknowledge those individuals and know that their names are printed in our commencement book. And let's take just a time for a moment of silence to acknowledge them. Now, it's my great pleasure to introduce our very special keynote speaker, Dr. Ernest J. Grant. He's a 30-year veteran of the nursing field. He's one of you. Dr. Grant is president of the American Nurses Association, the largest nursing organization in the nation, representing the interest of 4 million registered nurses. He's also a globally recognized expert in burn care and fire safety. As the Burn Outreach Coordinator for the North Carolina J.C. Burn Center at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill, Dr. Grant oversaw burn education and ran the center's nationally acclaimed burn prevention program. Dr. Grant is a sought-after clinician and educator as well as a prolific speaker. It will be a treat for you to be here today. He's conducted burn education courses with various branches of the U.S. military in preparation for troop deployment into Iraq and to Afghanistan. In 2002, President George W. Bush presented him with the Nurse of the Year Award for his work treating burn victims from the World Trade Center site. In 2013, Dr. Grant received the B.T. Fowler Lifetime Achievement Award from the North Carolina Fire and Life Safety Education Council for its dedication to fire safety training. An active participant in professional organizations, Dr. Grant is the past chair of the National Fire Protection Association Board of Directors and served as the second vice president of the American Burn Association Board of Trustees. In 2002, American Nurses Association presented him with the Honorary Nursing Practice Award for his contributions to the advancement of the nursing practice. Dr. Grant also served as the president of the North Carolina Nurses Association from 2009 to 2011. He was inducted as a fellow into the American Academy of Nursing in 2014 in recognition for his accomplishments in the profession. Today, as if that were not enough, Dr. Grant serves as adjunct faculty for the University of North Carolina School of Nursing. As a distinguished leader in his field, he is the first man to be elected to the office of president for the American Nurses Association. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Ernest Grant.
Thank you. Interim President Ulmer, when I run for political office, I'll ask you to be my spokesperson there. So, Interim President Ulmer, Vice President Rydell, Vice Provost Lindell, faculty, graduates, family, and invited guests, I am honored to join you and offer my congratulations on this very important day. Commencement is both a beginning and an end in life's many passages. It formally signals the completion of your studies while simultaneously marking a turning point, a time of transition in your own leadership journey. You are continuing this journey as members of a proud and trusted profession. In fact, once again, for the 17th consecutive year, the public ranked nursing as the most trusted profession in Gallup's annual Honesty and Ethics poll. Yes. The Gallup organization asked the public to rate a wide range of professions on honesty and ethics, and by a wide margin, nursing was the most highly rated. And the values instilled as part of your Walden education will continue to influence you for years to come. What you do to live to the lives and those values in the years ahead will define you as a person and as a nurse. As I thought about what I was going to share with you today, I was reminded of an individual who influenced my early life. As a young child, I took music lessons. My instructor was big on repetition and form, frequently telling me to sit up straight, arms out, and leaving your fingers on the keys for just a few seconds after performing a piece of music. And of course, there was always the mantra of practice, practice, practice. I'm sure many of you can relate. One day, years after having had her as an instructor, she contacted me in the hopes of catching up. Inevitably, she asked to hear me play again. I did my best to recall all her rules and teaching, but was clearly out of practice. It was then that she reminded me that you must always set aside time for your trade. She said that I had been given a gift that not everyone is given, and how I choose to use that gift is up to me. As nurses, our gift is our ability to provide expert, high-quality care for our patients in the community. We must remember to hone our skills because it is what allows us to help humankind, whether it's in the primary care setting, whether it's helping a patient through recovery, or aiding an individual and their family members in the transition from this life to the next. This is our gift, and there are endless opportunities to put it to best use. The road before you is an exciting one, filled with potential. This role will no doubt both exhilarate and challenge you. Either way, I promise you, it won't be boring. Today, I ask you to think about what you will do with your gifts. How you can bring the Walden mission of affecting positive social change to life. How can you seize every opportunity to learn, to grow, and to better the lives of your patients, the conditions of your workplace, or the profession of nursing? I ask each of you to consider what will be your legacy. The path to greatness is likely to be hidden in the unexpected. Nursing trailblazers before you found their paths by paying attention to small signals, areas of need where no one else was focusing. They never worried who was supposed to deal with the challenge. They never asked whose problem it was. They simply looked for a solution. When Loretta Ford joined the profession in the 1940s, nurses were the face of primary care. They were attending to well baby visits, providing in-home care and health education for families, and delivering immunizations to prevent disease. For most, a bachelor's degree was considered graduate education. As society evolved and the medical community demanded more from nursing, yet questioning their ability to provide the level of care they had delivered for decades, Loretta Ford saw a need and an opportunity. She partnered with Dr. Henry Silver to create a new model of nursing practice, focused on specialization in advanced education, now known as a nurse practitioner. Dr. Ford's legacy is increased access to care for underserved communities across this country, and charting a rewarding career path for many thousands of nurses. Notably, her contributions earned her a place in the National Women's Hall of Fame. Luther Chrisman pursued nursing at the Pennsylvania Hospital School of Nursing for Men. Back in 1939, nursing education was segregated also by gender. His contribution to the profession, born from his daily experiences at the hospital, revolutionized nursing. He saw that nurses were spending too much time doing paperwork. Sounds familiar, right? And he encouraged the use of administrative assistants for office management, allowing nurses more time for patient care. Later, as the Dean of Nursing School at Vanderbilt University, Dr. Chrisman developed nursing as an applied science and introduced what is now known as the practitioner-teacher model. He left behind a legacy that has influenced how each of you will practice nursing. I am proud to have known Dr. Chrisman and appreciate how he blazed a trail for men in nursing as well. Nurse Lois Capps was devastated when her husband, Congressman Walter Capps, suddenly died in 1977. Though she never envisioned herself in politics, Lois honored her husband's work by taking over his seat in Congress, at that time representing California's 22nd District, a position that she held from 1998 to 2017. Her deep understanding of nursing made her a champion of our needs and those of our patients. She founded the Congressional Nursing Caucus, and she was a staunch advocate for policies that improved the climate for nursing and patient care. Though Lois didn't set out to create a legacy, she knew that her unexpected role as a member of Congress provided her a chance to advance her chosen profession. Those revolutionaries, leaders in the fight for better, more accessible health care, started their journeys just as you do here today. They were all proud graduates of nursing education, not satisfied with the status quo. They each recognized opportunities to transform the profession, and in doing so, created and left behind something bigger and better for the rest of us. Part of the legacy that they left here for you begins with you today. As graduates, you must find and develop your own opportunities to make a difference. This is particularly important at a time when our healthcare system is in the midst of transformation. As a community, healthcare professionals must remain united in our fight to maintain affordable coverage for all. We advocate not only for patients, but for those who provide the care. As you pursue new opportunities, look for work environments that value professional practice and embrace a culture of safety. Additionally, the future of healthcare depends on a sufficient supply of well-educated nurses. As a nation, we must invest in workforce development funding. As you grow in your career, I challenge you to think critically every day about what could be changed for the better. Examine every experience, those that seem nominally important and those that seem groundbreaking in the moment, for occasions to question, to speak up, to organize, or to advocate. Your vision of your own nursing career and the legacy you want to leave behind will develop as you gain experience and confidence. It will grow as a result of the passion and the commitment you bring to your patients and to practice into your professional development. It will bloom as you network with others in your workplace or through membership and involvement in a professional organization. And your resolve will strengthen as you come to realize that caring for yourself is an important part of caring for others. As your vision grows and your passions for improving situations for those you care for deepens, there will be times when disillusionment threatens your perseverance. You won't receive rose-colored glasses when you leave here today, and I won't lie, the road ahead of us as we transform healthcare is a challenging one. Realize that frustrations will surface. Daily life may seem to get in the way of progress. Time seems like your biggest barrier. There is just never enough of it. But promise yourself that you won't allow frustration and disillusionment to consume you. When challenges arise, I encourage you to seek solutions. Through these challenges, we find new ways of providing the best possible care for our patients. In solutions, we find the kernel of innovation that can lead to positive change and transformation in the way healthcare is delivered. This is a critical time in healthcare. It's a time that I believe holds great opportunities for nursing and for patients whose voices have not always been easily heard. As I think of opportunities and exciting potential for nursing, I think of the legacy of those inspirational nurse leaders who are not bound by others' view of our profession. Leaders who focus on what was right for patients and who saw openings to be a force for positive change. Before I leave you today to embark on your nursing future, I have a final few pieces of advice that I'd like to share. First, never forget that your roots came from Walden. Stay connected. Never lose sight of the fact that this is the place where you began or advanced your career and where so much of your personal and professional growth is rooted. In this graduating class alone, you're counted among more than 1,100 proud. The Walden nursing alumni contributions span 150 countries. Since its founding, Walden has notably attracted a community of students and scholars who are committed to leveraging knowledge to address the challenges facing our communities, our profession, and the world. Remember that many inspirational leaders here at Walden have helped to shape your education and the way you think about your profession. Number 2, seek out mentors. Surround yourself with colleagues who will support and nourish your personal and career growth. Learn to listen to those who see promise in you, even when you don't see it in yourself. Learn to welcome opportunities and accept challenges. You will grow from them. Number 3, take advantage of opportunities to grow professionally. Get involved with campaigns such as Nursing Now that works with partners around the world to advocate for more nurses in leadership positions, as well as the Nurses on Board Coalition, whose guiding principle is that building healthier communities in America requires the involvement of more nurses on corporate and health-related boards, panels, and commissions. Both initiatives help nurses achieve the influence that they deserve. And once you begin meeting your own professional goals, take time to give back. Get involved with your alumni association, your state nurses association, and of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the value of joining ANA. As the premier organization representing the interests of the nation's 4 million registered nurses, ANA is at the forefront of improving the quality of health care and is strongest voice for the profession. We have communities of early career, up-and-comers, and nursing leaders, as well as mentorship programs. These communities are a great way to connect with nurses at similar points in their career, and also an avenue to share resources, make connections, and develop a supportive network. I can assure you that you will get more out of it than you put in. Number 4, never stop learning. It will keep your passion for nursing alive. I know that this may be the last thing that you want to hear today, but in the not too dear distant future, I hope that you will consider furthering your education. We need people like you to help prepare others for futures in health careers and as contributors to the science of our profession in a health career innovation. And number 5, take care of yourself, both physically and emotionally. Nursing is a difficult and challenging profession. Research shows that nurses are more likely to be overweight, to have higher levels of stress, and get less sleep. In 2017, ANA launched the Healthy Nurse, Healthy Nation Grand Challenge to provide resources and tools to support you in improving your overall health. It's an initiative designed to transform the health of the nation by supporting nurses to take positive actions in improving health. Now is a great time for you to join this community of more than 60,000 nurses and 370 partner organizations to ensure you take the steps necessary to keep your well-being a priority. To do your best for your patients, you must first care for yourself. Just as my music teacher once said to me, it's up to you to determine how you will use your gift. I hope you will commit to a life of learning and growing. The choices you make will shape not only the direction of your career, but the impact you have on others whose lives you touch. Thank you again to the members of the faculty for the opportunity you've given me to participate in this very important day in your life. Most of all, my sincere congratulations to the class of 2019. I wish you all well as you go forward with the knowledge and skills that you have gained here at Walden. Take pride in this achievement, make the most of this valuable education, and work hard to spot those little moments that can grow into great opportunities. You might not see your legacy now, but it is waiting for you to discover and to nurture it. The world is counting on you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Grant. You're truly an inspiration to us all. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Eric Rydell, Walden's Chief Academic Officer and Provost. And at this point, it's my pleasure to begin the conferral of the degrees. I ask that Walden Board of Director member Dr. Donna Dorsey please join me at the podium.
Thank you for doing that now. Yeah. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice and the Doctor of Philosophy please rise or otherwise signify your presence?
I think it's me now. Dr. Dorsey, on behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the faculty of Walden University, I have the pleasure of presenting to you these candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the degrees of Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Philosophy.
Candidates, upon the authority vested in the Board of Directors of Walden University by the State of Minnesota, I confer upon you the degrees of Doctor of Nursing Practice and Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Graduates, you may be seated. Will all candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing please rise or otherwise signify your presence? Dr. Dorsey, on behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the faculty of Walden University, I have the great pleasure of presenting to you these candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the Masters of Science in Nursing.
Candidates, upon the authority vested in the Board of Directors of Walden University by the State of Minnesota, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Nursing with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Graduates, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise or otherwise signify your presence? Dr. Dorsey, on behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the faculty of Walden University, I have the great pleasure of presenting to you these candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Candidates, upon the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of Walden University and the State of Minnesota, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Graduates, you may be seated. Before we ask our graduates to join me on stage, I'd like to mention that you'll see a few of them wearing a teal stole with the Walden University symbol. This stole represents their special affiliation as employees of Walden and the Laureate family. Now let's begin individually recognizing our graduates. Doctor of Philosophy recipients from the School of Nursing, please join me on stage to receive your academic hoods. I invite the dissertation committee members of these students, Vice Provost Lindell and Associate Dean Zangaro, to join me on stage.
Dr. Precious Simmons. Dr. Victoria Pleshkon. Dr. Vanessa Nichols. Dr. Tiffany Berquist. Dr. Nicole Garner. Dr. Nerva Berthold. Dr. Verita Annette Henderson. Dr. Deborah Bolden. Dr. Brenda Lankoff. Dr. Bina Moret. Dr. Christine Hamilton.
Will the School of Nursing Doctor of Nursing Practice recipients please join me on stage to receive your academic hoods? I invite the dissertation committee members of these students to join me on stage.
Dr. Sandra Imperial. Dr. Christine Kalt. Dr. Deondala Love. Dr. Melanie Wetmore. Dr. Kimberly Kelly. Dr. Deborah Hurd Stakelin. Dr. Sarah Musu Onoenwe. Dr. Michelle Spears. Dr. Michael Lamorgese. Dr. Stacy Patricia Williams Porter. Dr. Shirley Boulay. Dr. Chandrika McQueen. Dr. Christiana Otua. Dr. Bridget Smart. Dr. Vivine Pierce McDaniel. Dr. Sylvain Tianchu. Dr. Mabel Chituma. Dr. Marsha Gale McDonald. Dr. Anne Marie Willoughby. Dr. Kathy Jo Jones. Dr. Melissa Thompson. Dr. David Augusto Correra. Dr. Pearl Harrison. Dr. Helen Anyam. Dr. Jane Oyufarma. Dr. Lisa Feliciano. Dr. Garlina Finn. Dr. Mary Elizabeth Sizer. Dr. Maria Christina Faison. Dr. Deborah A. Stallworth. Dr. Kimberly Sanders Aber. Dr. Don Garcia. Dr. Mary Ellen Clifford. Dr. Tamara Orr. Dr. Jennifer Scheffler. Dr. Lillian Samua. Dr. Laura Cure. Dr. Gayla McLaughlin. Dr. Jenny Ann Managbanag. Dr. Nicole Blackman. Dr. Valerie Thomas. Dr. Ibelichuku Oraka. Dr. Indra Sinanan. Dr. Seraphin Yukini. Dr. Hyacinth Dennis Crooks. Dr. Teresa L. Mosley. Dr. Yvette Wilson. Dr. Tammy Blackman. Dr. Susan Morgan. Dr. Heidi Steiner. Dr. Stephanie Scammell. Dr. Sally Kangas. Dr. Crystal Hayes. Dr. Ashley Barnes Hallstrom. Dr. Ruby Ben. Dr. Kimberly Gilliland. Dr. Catherine Scarlett. Dr. Gloria Na. Dr. Lori Berghoff. Dr. Charlotte Deloach. Dr. Kimberly Lombardo. Dr. Joetta Smith. Dr. Stephen Stammer. Dr. Jacqueline Ogunjulubi. Dr. Ngozi Orozwezwe. Dr. Marilyn Chua.
School of Nursing Master's candidates, please join me on stage. Please join me on stage for conferral of your degrees and recognition by your colleagues and the greater Walden community.
Alyssa Harrison. Jamila Fortunat. Donna Maloney. Ornell Nibs. Gwendolyn Fotigue. Helen Grace Tolentino Golington. Meridel Dispachian. Novem Lundencia. Teresa Gabbiano. Arthur Estuki. Zadelaine Ariana Lena. Bernadette Hipkins. Oliver Bellin. Lauren Studer. Tanisha Jordan Boyd. Natasha Moore. Wanda Wilson Hightower. Laura Griffith. Marnice Ogadu. Tyra Hickman. Yvonne Achi. Yatito Udusin. Jingle Alzarkian. Myra Ubas, Angel Ambrose, Sarah Morgan, Crystal Ely, Maria E. Misters, Rachel Bertrand, Mosawala Onguntiemi, Sydney Mayun Stinson, Vivian Inuwifia, Vicky Morin, Lakeisha Sanders, Michelle Holder, Jacob Beach, Jenny Madathiel, Linda Ann Papola, Nicole Lundy, Eugene Lekmanovich, Sergio Gonzalez, Kevin Onukwizi, Sahara Stanford, Godwin Anahuha, Marie Eve Pican, Uloma Ujotu, Ebot Indip, DeAndrea Riley, Marcus Campbell, Ginger Dean, Marlene Henry, BM Sola Peter Olebecki, Brenda Messer, Jennifer Hagan, Daniel Robert File, Helen McGuire, Martha Momanyani, Diana Muthami, Smithri Sahi, Olakowemi Olajunjuhi, Bernice Oyenmezi, Hawanatu Sise, Regine Thigpen, Rakaya Johnson, Brenda Aragon, Mary Turner, Victorine Ngang, Bethany Pennington, Deanna Hillstrom, Barbara Jean Smith, Tanisha Flowers, Pauline Umwebi, Natalie Bondaru, Joni Shaw, Kim Scarborough, Jessica Aslin Compton, Carrie Hager, Judith Ngueno Chepnyexers, Melissa Bellamy, Shantae Gerardo, Secunda Undoye, Martha Ozo, Loretta Manful, Sandra Harden, Paige Kenway, Charles Lapsley, Jaylina Oyewale, Felicia Gray. Anid Thelin. Jacqueline Marigal Lawrence. Anik Kelly. Dorothy Uribor. Deshandra Jingram. Kwasi Owasufia. Quinette Ishe Ishishuku. Gloria Acuna. Kevin Primer. Annie Marshall. Rose Ibutu. Christine Boyette. Marlene Desariers. Donna Marie Wilson. Kimberly Bragg. Ifioma DK. Margaret Mary Clifford Constable. Deontay Markey. Justine Musala Mbele. Blessing Oyenkashi. Abibola Olu Morai. Olukemi Omegoke. Abibola Hillard. Keturah James. Callister Ebe. Betty Adankwa. Edna Oyaro. Joseph Hezabor. Henriette Mbisi. Jody Hess. Lisa Hunziker. Norma Elm Alvador. Mr. and Mrs. Conde. Mulakat Bambandade Layeme. Panmaleo Bola Raji. Titiali Tatiamiu. Tandy Gilmore. Phoebe William. Precious Spencer. Aria Lifton. Kimberly Jean Burnett. Jennifer Azelton. Tara Spalding. Felicia Warren. Patricia McPherson. Katrinka Rosado. Aryan Bettina Pinatrikan. Adelvisa Yarnella. Anthony Quesada. Judith Barley. Beverly Sales. Larry David Thompson, Miriam Wosu, Leke Atabang, Gertrude Ngute Antam, Carol Simmons, Jean-Marc Ken, Christina Bermia, Lauren McLean, Tola Haddix, Deidre Eccles, Botu Trong, Dominique Belgrave, Tamara Phoebus, Janisha Turner, Clementine Fokam, Yichi Wunchucha, Ashley Early, Jacqueline Reese Deegan, Mylene Antonio, Mr. and Mrs. Edgar and Victoria Datterall, Miranda Gould, Lakeisha Allen White, Jamie Isley, Resmi Thomas, Heather Tranter, Emily Victor, Mildred Bebero, Sid Cynthia Almeida, Lisa Washington, Celeste Brooks, Marquetta Williamson, Lee Bruce Myers, Carolyn Cheffo, Latasha Nicole Williams, Angus Baird, Jane Promence, Linda Wilkerson, Marie Grace Del Rosario, Camille Zenjanet Brennan, Paula McDowell, Adriana Lopez, Natasha Allen, Joelle Lorenzo, Tiffany Ross, Eunice Ensifor, Stanley Okeyemi, Edith Okam, Catherine Endozia, Twyla Oxy, Genevieve Motlin, Lagaya Reyes, Sierra Chev, Elizabeth Schrader, Stephanie McGarrity, Judith Joan Henderson, Jennifer Janet Nix, Sherry Clark, Tammy Lynn McClure, Vaughn Utsi, Jose Salazar, Rochelle Edwards Gray, Valerie Brandt, Abare Onyenjiwi Halamau, Susana Jimenez, Melissa Bush, Dorothy Ayon Quingwe, Anne Marie Aquino, Candace Bynum Langford, Tavares Larun Harris, Leanne Bogadis, Priscilla Lee Gonzalez, Maureen Mannix, Rita Malonis, Sophia Staley, Galila Teklu, Ravali Arguelles, John Hart, Caitlin Birch, Sarah Furstenberg, Damali Bryson, Nichelle Anderson, Annette Albano, Kimberly Pope, Deborah Wilkes, Chi Otoya, Modupi Andenkan, Rachel George Odotayo, Jessica McGregor, Eric Cardenas, Mary Ann Bonin, Marissa Jose, Jennifer Chariot, Ajoa B. Larby, Carrie Chapman, Shatman Keel, Renee Boyd, Melissa Sparks Sheldon, Tina Hoff, Crystal Vestal, Patience Wusu, Bridget Hutchinson, Julia Corelli Paycheck, Ashley Benton Thomas, Judith C. Spencer Cole, Jessica Amsden, Christine Ann Merrifield, Shane Terry, Tessa Rexroad, Gwendolyn Elaine Montgomery, Susanna Garcia, Andrea Johnson, Latoya Cofield, Mary Teresia Walang Ngwawa, Jared Miller, Thomas Akani, Jabril Adiridan, Portia McIntosh Cade, Sherilyn Potlow, Celine Ikoye, Cheryl Greenis, Anita Garcia Beza, Ambria Mosley, Chelsea Castile, Tanya Wildbarner, Lori McCormick, Andrea Robbins, Susan Phelps, Natasha Williamson, Angela Amakiri, Cornelia Abanobi, Ijeoma Alinonu, Beatrice Abibaku, Basel Mansour, Gwendolyn Bonkisio, Eartha Hilton, Juanitia Applewhite, Peace Okehuki, Takara Nicole Hemingway, Funke Coker, Ophelia Embaugh, Tiffany Angela Shafi, Ariana Jones, Redemptor Ombara, Clarissa Wise, Agnes Kaji, Antoinette Renee Edwards, Zoleni Kamara, Christy Obiyihi, Tawana Stokes, Joyce Ogbu, Connie Voss, Caitlin Kaler, Clarence Bobby McClure, Selena Roby, Sophia Street, Marin Lemonade, Stephanie Franklins, Brittany Servey, Susan Carney, Sherry Gray, Ian Irwin Obinyantwana, Izioma Owankakjo, Juliana Apana, Jalinsa Obena, Alice Reisner, Merched Nawaz, Rhonda K. Hooper, Amber Gordon, Gina Rendo, Sharita Young, Ginger Peterson, Melissa Parsons, Amanda Smith, Denise Martinez, Ruben Armendariz, Ryan Sterling,
Holding 40.
Christine Kestner, Natalie Downs, Darlene Levin, Jennifer Russell Fogel, Lisa Grunwald, Ashley Whitenear, Elizabeth Ecole, Kamaya Bandel, Atia Paul, Lillian Yamua, Judith Dogby Say, Camelthea Young, Herbert Yakundi, Laizalami Guzman, Nina Manish Villalobos, Courtney Curtis, Christopher Chiofi, Brandy Joe Foster, Michael Bailey, Alicia Hernandez, Christina Reyes, Mary O'Mara, Baliki Douglas, Mary Omorbide, Maria Harrison Wachuku, Kike Anduweme, Tosin Fanamu, Oyudeji Oluloro, Corwin DeMatos,
And now for the bachelor's candidates from the School of Nursing. Would you join me on stage for conferral of your degrees and to be recognized?
Janice Penn, Jennifer Rodriguez, Amanda Plum, Hilda Asante, Abdiriman Abdi, Jenica Daniel, Yvonne May Deary, Shauna Meredith, Emily Gary, Frederick Odongo, Monique Dye, Ruby Pereira, Tanisha Holmes, India Henderson, LaTanya Robinson, Valencia Bunch, Jessica Ashby, Daisy Rodriguez, Grace Muthami, Irene Capelli. Natalie Reynolds. Uche Okafor. Kathleen Bichetti. Kimberly Lushbaugh. Heather Craywick. Deborah Sellers. And last but not least, Elsie K. Kamara.
Graduates, please stand. As scholars and practitioners who have received doctoral, master's, and bachelor's degrees, you may now grasp your tassels and move them from the left side, move them to the left side as a symbol of your academic achievement. Congratulations. Your degree is a culmination of hard work and perseverance. It's been a rewarding journey, but not an easy one. You should be very proud of what you've accomplished. As of today, you are now members of the Walden University alumni community, a network of more than 132,000 people just like you. As alumni, please speak well of Walden and send us more students just like you. We cannot forget another group of people either here today or watching around the world with us, celebrating your accomplishments. Your parents who are glowing with pride about your latest achievement. Your aunts and uncles and your relatives and your friends who offered a helping hand when you needed it most to tell you to relax and recharge your batteries for the next challenge. Your spouses or your partners. Your spouses or your partners. They took on additional burdens of everyday life to clear a path for your dream. And finally, to your children. They saw the hard work. They saw the dedication. You are an inspiration and an example to each of them. They've supported you. All of these people supported you throughout your journey, served as your rocks, as your cheerleaders. Graduates, wherever you are around the world, please stand and turn and face your loved ones and give them a round of applause. After years of research, writing, discussion boards, debate, and many, many long nights studying, you now move on to the next phase of your life. And I hope that you will take what you've learned here at Walden and better not only your life, but the lives of the communities in which you serve. That's what we mean here at Walden when we talk about effecting positive social change. This concludes Walden's 61st commencement ceremony. Thank you for all being a part of this milestone celebration. We invite you to join a reception in honor of all our graduates immediately following the ceremony on the first floor of the convention center. I ask the audience to remain in place until the graduates have left the auditorium. Grand Marshal Dr. Laura Siaya, please lead us. Congratulations again to our graduating class.